Good morning, gang. Happy Sunday morning. Okay, plodding along. Remember the good old days when people were willing to help each other, when the customer was important to a store, when you could actually get a question answered or help with a problem? Yeah, where'd that go, right? I remember being able, this goes back 20 years, you'd walk into Home Depot and, somebody'd say hello. They still do. But you'd have a question about, I don't know, a piece of pipe, or you wanted to get a piece of plywood cut or something like that. And you could find an employee to help you, right? Try that now. You'll be running up and down aisles all over the place. Just looking for an employee who could find the employee who could do that for you. Remember the days of, a waitress keeping your coffee filled or getting your order right. No, but now they'll bitch if they don't get a 25 or 35% tip for doing a lousy job. Not saying all of them, okay? But if you notice lately, the service sector, or the service that we get, I won't even say the service sector because most of it's in retail, has really turned to crap. And, as things get a little bit more complicated to do in life, you need people to answer questions. You want to buy something. Hell, most everything you have to buy now is online because stores don't carry it. But you can get it at our website, okay? But you have a question about the product, so you call and, sorry, we don't have phone service. You can email us. Think about my email issues I've been having over the last 2 weeks, okay? And for those of you guys that don't know, I will say this again real quick. If you're sending me emails, I'm trying to reply to them, but I'm still getting about half of them kicked back to me saying delivery failure. And I've been in touch with Mail to World 3 times now via email because they don't have phone support to get this fixed. Okay, I'm trying. But everywhere we go, when you have a question, when you want conversation, you can't get it. You can't get an answer to your question. And you look at the generations, I mean, the millennials, the Gen Zers, whatever, we've talked about this. They don't talk. They don't use a telephone. It's text me. I'm sorry, I spent 30 plus years in the business world. We didn't text people for an answer. When I was a broker, I didn't text somebody and say, hey, there, XYZ company is, a good buy opportunity right now. Do you want to get it? No, I called them and we discussed the issue. When I was recruiting, I didn't text somebody and say, hey, are you interested in this job? I talked to them and asked them what they were looking for, talked about qualifications, et cetera, et cetera. And that skill is completely gone. Now, what's going to happen in an SHTF situation? There ain't going to be any way to text somebody or email somebody. And these people have no communication skills. They have no ability to answer a phone. They have no ability to answer a question. Okay? I mean, we have a bunch of brain-dead zombies that have been born after about, 1985. Okay? Again, not all of them, but a good majority of them. Where's my $70,000 job? You have no skills. I know, but my accounting professor told me with my AA degree in accounting and my experience as a waitress, I could get a $70,000 an hour job or a $70,000 a year job. Yeah, that actually happened to me once. My response to her is, what did your economics professor tell you? She didn't get hired. But this is what we're getting into right now. And quietly Friday, the Biden administration tried to sneak through an increase in the amount of H-1Bs we're going to allow into the United States. Okay. That'll just take more jobs away from Americans, and pad the pockets of corporate America who, hey, we can hire this indentured servant from India whose skills suck, but he's a warm body. And it'll make our profitability better. Who cares if our service sucks, as long as we've got a body in that seat and we can say, hey, we've got somebody in tech support or whatever it is. That works. I'll give you a story. I told you guys this is what was going on with me yesterday. Yesterday was an utter nightmare of a day, but I'll kind of explain what was going on. So y'all know my buddy was staying with me for a while till he had found a house and finally closed in a house and moved in. And so some of the things he was purchasing for this new house were being delivered here. And then, of course, when he got moved in, we were taking stuff from here to his house. One of the things he ordered was a big chest freezer. He ordered the same one I have. Okay, got it from Walmart. It was on sale. Normal price on it's like $750, and I got mine for $450. And we were watching for the same freezer for him when it was on sale. And we found it one day. It was $450 or thereabouts. And so we ordered it. And so on Friday it was delivered. Freight company coming because it's a big box. And we just had the freight company take it right from their truck and put it in the back of my truck. Okay? Thing never even touched the ground. Box looked fine. No problem. Take it over to his house, and he unboxes it. This was yesterday. And one of the corners of the freezer, from the bottom to maybe a good 18 inches up, was completely crushed. Now, mind you this, the cardboard box had no damage to it whatsoever. So figure out how a piece of machinery can be broken inside a box, crushed. I mean, this thing looked like it was dropped from at least a story up. That was how much damage was to it. But the box was fine. So the only thing we could figure was somewhere at the manufacturing facility, made in China, of course, this was damaged. And the manufacturer, whoever the employee was, maybe he dropped it himself and didn't want to lose his job, set it through and it got boxed up. Okay? And figured, hey, by the time it gets that far, nobody will be able to blame me, etc., etc. But so he gets a damaged freezer. So we need to return this, right? Bought it from Walmart.com. So we go through the email thing to get somebody to call us. Because, again, you can't call them. You have to send it through email until the AI can't help you and says, okay, we'll get customer service person to talk to you. So we get the person on the phone. So this is really simple. Okay? All we want you to do is send a replacement. Have them come out with a good fridge or a good freezer, and we'll send back with the freight company the bad one. Oh, no, we can't do that. Can't do that. No. You're going to have to return this to the store and then order a new one. Okay, why? You're right there in the system. Just send a new one out and say to the freight company, could not get that through their head that was the simplest way to do it. Okay. Now, the problem we had with this was the sale's over. So we wanted the same price. Their fault that we got a damaged freezer. Can you price match? Oh, I don't know if we can do that, blah, 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 blah. Let me get you to, I take it back, we didn't go to the supervisor at this point yet. So we're like, can we go into the store? Because he's saying you've got to return it to the store, we'll process your credit. He asked me 7 times if I wanted to process a refund. I'm like, no, we want to get this exchanged. So the first guy tells us, well, take it into a store and they'll exchange it there. Okay, can you tell me what store in Knoxville has it? No, our system doesn't do that. Okay, fine. We'll call the stores. So we called a couple of stores, and finally, after calling the second store and saying, no, we don't have it, I said, can you look in like the local system and see what store would? So the lady did. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, that's an online only thing. Oh, so no stores have it. Okay. So the guy, customer service guy, lied to us to get us off the phone. Great. Thank the lady at the store. Get back with customer service again for the second time. Start right off and tell them, can I speak with the supervisor? Because, it's like, all right, we spent a half an hour on the phone with the first guy who lied to us. So we get on the phone with the supervisor. And supervisor is all nice. Tells us all this. He goes, this is what we'll do. He goes, I'll put in the system here that you're returning this to the store. And then as soon as you order this one again, it'll be at the full price. But I'm going to give you this case number right here. Call me back. Just ask for me specifically. My name is Mohammed Omar. Yeah. Okay. Call me back specifically so I can attach my notes that I promised you that we will price match and we will get expedited shipping. As I told you, we have side of beef coming this week. I've got one. He got one. He needs a freezer to put it in. Okay. Call me back. We'll get this taken care of. We're over the moon. Okay, cool. The guy helped us out. He's going to get the price match done. He's going to get the expedited shipping done. We'll have this done. So we load up the freezer. We take it back to the Walmart store. Walk into the Walmart store here in Tazewell, Tennessee people, helpful. Okay. Lady's like, no problem. Scans the little thing. Refunds the credit card. Two guys walk out with a cart. They unload it from the truck, put it on the cart, and everybody. We were in and out of there in 5 minutes. Perfect. No questions. Everything. It was done. Swear. So we get in the car. We start driving back. And I said, okay, I'm going to order, as we're in the car on my phone, I said, I'm going to order that freezer right now. We can get this whole thing started. Okay. So I ordered the freezer on my phone and instantly call back to Walmart customer service. And it asks, I said, can we speak with Mohammed Omar? There's no such person. Huh? I mean, we had even asked this guy how to spell his name, just so we knew we had the right person. He did that. Tells us there's no such person. Okay, I'm figuring, all right, maybe the person I'm talking to is an idiot. Okay, we have this reference number. Can you look this up? We need this attached to this specific order. I give him the reference number. He reads it back to me, so we had the right one. There's no notes under that reference number. I don't see anything. That doesn't pull up at all. Really, so the guy who I talked to, you're telling me doesn't exist. The details that he gave me on what to do, you tell me are not in the system. So did the second guy just try to get me off the phone, just try to placate me to tell me whatever he wanted to? So at this point, blood's boiling a little bit. We're still maintaining composure. So I said to the guy, I said, okay, let me explain to you. He's a supervisor, right? This third guy we're talking to now. I said, here's what we were told and here's what we did. All we want is for you to match the price that we purchased this originally for because you sent us a broken one. We don't think we should have to pay an extra $300 to fix your error. Okay. And we wanted to get the expedited shipping that we were willing to pay for. Okay. Nope, can't do that. What do you mean? My system won't allow me to do that. You can't look at one purchase, look at another purchase, go, this was a return and a replacement, and match the price? Nope, can't do that. We're willing to pay for the expedited shipping? Nope, can't do that. Can I speak to your supervisor? The only thing you can do is call customer service and speak to a supervisor. I can't transfer you to a supervisor. Who should we talk to? A supervisor. Who's your supervisor? I don't have one. Oh, so let me guess. I'm now talking to God at Walmart customer service that you are the number one person. Of course, I'm talking to you in Pakistan or India or something like that. That was the customer service we got. And then we went up saying, screw it, canceled the order altogether, and went and paid full price for a freezer somewhere else that we could go pick it up. Okay. That was the service we got out of Walmart yesterday. I bet 99% of us shop at Walmart at some given time because we kind of have to. Because they've closed all the big box or the mom and pop stores, put them out of business. You still find the occasional hardware store or department store that's around, but I mean, Walmart and Amazon basically put everybody out of business. I mean, whether it was the little boutiques, whether it was JCPenney, whether it was Sears, whether it was Kmart, whatever, there ain't a whole lot of place to shop to get the stuff you need anymore. But the service, at least through Walmart.com, is atrocious because what did they do? We're going to save some money selling all Chinese junk, which Sam Walton used to. Remember when Sam Walton built Walmart, it was Made in America signs all over the store. Now you're lucky to find anything in Walmart that's made in America. It's, China Mart. But now let's hire as many H-1Bs or foreigners whose English sucks, okay, who can't make a decision, who the only thing they can do is read a script. But God knows they want $20 an hour, $30 an hour. I mean, I got a kick when I ordered this freezer yesterday on the phone there, and I looked at the total price. It says price includes product, taxes, delivery fee, and driver tip. Really? Now you're just going to automatically tell me what a tip is? I mean, how many of you guys have seen this? You go into McDonald's. Would you like to add a tip? At freaking McDonald's, what the hell did you do to earn a tip? I mean, you don't even come to the other side of the counter to bring me my food. I'm lucky if I get my food right. Okay? These are the people that we are going to be dealing with as it gets worse and worse and worse. You're not going to be able to count on anybody except for those people that you have known long enough to know that you can count on them, because nobody cares. Hey, I just go in there and stand around for 40 hours a week. I don't care if the store's dirty. Who cares? There's nothing on the shelves. Who cares? Where's my paycheck? That's it. One of the things that's disappeared in society as a whole is pride of workmanship. Is being proud of what you did. I don't care if you are a NASA scientist or if you're delivering newspapers or anywhere in between. Take pride in what you do. Everything. The way I was always taught, the way I was raised, the way I've always lived my life. Take pride in what I do. Try to do a good job. Okay? The hell with the half-ass crap. People these days aren't even giving a half-ass effort. They are giving any effort. But these are the people that in an SHTF situation, you may have to count on for something. Think about that. None of us have every skill possible, okay? You may be able to grow your food, raise your livestock, tan animal hides, whatever it is, but maybe you don't have blacksmithing skills, or maybe you don't have medical skills, and you're going to need somebody that does. I really don't want somebody's medical attention who's going to half-ass their way through fixing me. Choose your people carefully, because the majority of them out there ain't worth a shit. Pinball out.